Welcome to Intros and Endings. Thanks for enrolling in the course. And what we're going to do is break this into a number of different segments so that we can, so that you can find the information a little more easily if you were to be thinking of a particular style of intro or ending. So let's start off with minor vamps. We use these if you happen to be playing a tune that's in a minor key, or in some cases, as with some of the Joe Beam classic bossa novas, he'll start off in a minor key with a vamp and then actually resolve it into a major key. He'll use that technique. But let's start off with, say, like a G minor. Our song's in G minor. Maybe it's like Wes's tune, Road Song. But you don't want to start off right there. And what Wes does is, I think he goes like... What I'm doing there is just playing a G minor up a whole step to an A minor. I'm not going to get into the exact fingerings of these chords. I could use a number of different voicings, but one of the main things would be to be able to play this in a couple different spots on the neck. So let's say G minor here. Let's take it up here to the 10th fret. So you just find yourself a nice rhythm and at the end of an even number of bars, like 8 bars or something, then you want to clue the band in to let them know that we're getting ready to start this tune. And the typical thing you would do would be hit a 5 chord. So I'll be going like... And there's a D dominant chord. I'm using a D7 raised 9, and I put a B flat on top of it. And then I can come in with the melody. Let's look at it up here on the 10th fret. And there's my D dominant chord. In this case, I'm playing like a D with a sharp 5 and a raised 9 there. But I could use like a D7 with just a sharp 5. So the particular flavor of the chords isn't as critical as you might think. And if you're confused about the chord voicings I'm using, you should pick up my book, Chord Shapes for Jazz Guitar. There's a digital version of it here on the site that you can download for $10. There's also a free instructional course that accompanies the book, and that's on the site here. And I can get into that. You can get into that in more detail. But right now, I just want to show you some chord progressions that you can use. So that was like taking the 1 chord. In this case, we're in G minor, moving it up a whole step to the minor chord above it. So, and this happens with swing tunes like... So we could do it that way. With that, sometimes there's some old Kenny Burrell tunes where they might go up to the chord a half step above that A, so they might go up to a B flat major like... So there's a lot of different things. Again, learn it in a couple different places on the neck, and that's going to open the neck up to you. Ideally, if you can do it in 3 different places on the neck, like on the top 4 strings, that would be cool. So those are some ideas about a minor chord moving up in whole steps. And a lot of this is just establishing the groove, getting the groove down so that when the band starts, the groove's already been established, everybody's with you and they're paying attention. And then when you signal that 5 chord, you might do it with the neck of your guitar, pull the neck of your guitar down, or a head movement, or talk to the guys before you start playing. If this is your feature tune, say, hey, everybody, pay attention to me. I'll cue the end of the intro, or letter A, I'll cue letter A. So that's a minor vamp moving up a whole step.